As you may or may not have heard, fertility rates are going down. Less people want to have babies. And I am here to tell you that you can do whatever you want. But as a mom of three that also has multiple successful businesses, I promise there is a way to design your life and a new reality to manage your energy and your time and your resources in new ways so you can have all the things that you want. Maybe not all the things you want right now, but all the things you want. It is not balance. That is the first thing that I always say when I get asked this question. It is being smarter with how you think about things. It is allowing yourself to emerge into a new identity and develop new ways of showing up. That includes how you manage your time, how you manage your energy, how you manage your money, and any other resource that is important to you. Today, I want to focus on the baseline things that I find most effective as it pertains to managing my energy, because I believe that energy is the foundation of everything, that if we can understand our own internal and external energy and the different levers in our day-to-day that allow us to ultimately manipulate that energy so we can manage it to our advantage, it is a win-win. So the first way I like to advise any aspiring parent or new parent to think about their time and their days is think about the 5 areas in your life that are most important. Self, career, family, friends, whatever that looks like. Each day, understand and give yourself grace with the reality that some days you are going to be an A+ in some of those core areas. Some days you're going to be an A+ mom, a B- friend, a C+ professional, a F spouse or partner, but the next day you might be an A+ partner and a C+ mom and a professional. And that's okay. What you want is the net average of all those core areas to be, in my opinion, above a B. In some seasons, you're gonna just be, trying to get a higher grade, but giving yourself grace and space and acknowledgement or awareness that everything ebbs and flows. And these are the core areas of my life that I want to make sure that I'm focusing on. And what matters is that I am showing up in a net positive way across all the areas when you look at the averages over time. I actually each week go into the week now and I have a scorecard for myself. So I say this week my goal is to be a B+ mom, a professional, a C- friend, and a C spouse. And then at the end of the week, I look at that scorecard and I see how I did and I adjust accordingly. And you better bet how I performed that week affects how I think about how I'm showing up next week. If I had to be a C- mom because I was being a A+ professional and business owner, the next week, the business bucket is going to come down a little bit and the mom bucket's going to go up. So that's the number one tip I have on how we start thinking about our time and our energy day in, day out, week in, week out in this new season. And even when it's not new, I have 3 little ones at home and every day is still new in many ways. They change, they grow, they evolve, they start school, and it changes everything and you have to readjust. The next thing that has been insanely helpful for me is being mindful and intentional about playing offense, not defense. What do I mean by that? When you are on offense, you are in control of the play. You are in control of your energy. You are in control of your time. You are the driver. When you are on defense, you are not in control of those things. The best way to make sure you are on offense to take care of yourself, to take care of your mind, your body, your soul, and make sure you are hyper clear on what your personal values are. And know those values are going to change. Your values are fucking everything. I don't mean to sound extra or kitschy, but our values are our blueprint in that moment that we can go back to make sure we're building the house or the building or the structure that we want. Especially after you have kids, and especially as a woman that goes through these different seasons of being pregnant, having a newborn, having a toddler, having a child, having another kid. There's hormonal changes, there's life changes, there's resource changes. It is so helpful and important to check in with what your values are. They become your North Star. They become how you play offense. They become how you say no. They become the way that you determine who you are spending time with or not spending time with. They are your blueprint. They allow you to go back to something every day, day in and day out, and use it to make decisions in a world where we make 210,000 decisions a day. I literally actually think that's a stat. Fact check me there, but it's a lot of decisions. You can't be expected to succeed on your terms on offense if you don't have a playbook or a blueprint. Your values are your playbook. So if you don't know them, think about them. I like to have 3 to 5. I usually have 5 because I'm a verbose human, double Gemini, Aquarius moon. But know those values, baby girl, baby boy, whoever is watching this. And the last thing is, I said this earlier, give yourself grace, give yourself kindness, give yourself love. You are doing so much. All of us are handling so much right now. It's 2025. If you're not watching this year, in the future, there's a lot going on at the collective level. There's a lot of change. There's a lot of uncertainty. Life is very expensive. That is very hard for a lot of people. But with all of this change and disruption comes opportunities. It comes with opportunities for you to redesign your life however you want it, however you have been dreaming, not accept the status quo. And that is my last pro tip for parents or aspiring parents. The more you do things on other people's terms, you stay at the job because you have golden handcuffs, even though you are miserable. You are creating resistance by living by someone else's roadmap or someone else's should. That resistance is taking energy that could go towards you creating more of whatever you want in your life. More connection, more wealth, more family time, more time with husband. Energy is everything. So every single place that we are allocating our energetic resources, that if it's not being strategically spent, we could be spending it somewhere else that it can be strategically spent. And that is our freedom, that is our free will in this lifetime to control our resources. Maybe money is a hard one, right? Maybe time's a hard one because you have bills to pay, but our energy is the number one resource that we have full control over if we allow ourselves to. So think about that. What does that mean for you? And if you are not a parent yet and you're thinking about it, you figure it out. It is the best thing I ever did. I was someone that didn't think I wanted to have children. I didn't think I was going to be able to. And I had come to peace with that. I was like, I'm gonna be a baller career woman and I'm gonna love it and I'm gonna slay. Family can look a lot of different ways for a lot of different people. And I was cool with that. I had an amazing dog at the time. He was my baby. And I won't lie, kids are fucking hard, but they are worth it. And they are our future. And they will pull you and push you and expand you in ways you could have never done on your own or you could have never predicted. But it is a magical ride. So if you are someone that thinks you might want to have kids but are afraid because the reality of what it looks like at face value to you to be a parent and you don't know how you'll figure it out, I promise you will figure it out. All right, so energy is everything, my friends. If you watched this, thank you so much for your time. I would love to hear from you. Like, comment, follow. I am new to this YouTube game. Thank gosh there's a lot of very helpful people teaching me what to do on the internet, on this platform. All right, send you so much love.